everyone, this is Miss Heather from the Orange County Main Library, and I have another story time for you today. But before we get started with story time, really quick, I want to tell you about our summer learning program with the library. It is happening this summer, and it might look a little different than our summer learning programs in the past. But we still have a really fun way for you to participate, encouraging you to read, and some cool activity ideas that you can do too throughout the summer. So to get started, there's a couple of different ways. We have a game board made for you. You can go to the library website and find a link to download the game board and print it off at home. Or we have the game boards already printed out and spread out in different spots in Orange County. So you can pick one up that's already printed and take it home. So check our website or give the library a call to find out where those spots are in Orange County that you can find one. And once you have your game board, you are ready to get reading for the program. So there's lots of fun ways that you can get through the game board. You can read a whole lot, but there's also activity ideas you can do to get through your game board. And as soon as you finish your game board, you can win a prize, a free book from the library. And this is a book that you don't have to bring back to us. This is a book that you get to keep forever. So I hope you take the time to go find one of those game boards, either online or somewhere in Orange County, and start reading. And I'll be doing it all summer. I hope you will too. And I can't wait to hear about some of the awesome things you read this summer. But today, we're going to do story time. So, you might be a little curious about what I'm wearing today. This is a cozy, soft owl costume. So you can see my wings, and my owl eyes, and my owl beak. And I'm wearing this today because today is a little gray and cloudy and rainy, so I won't be playing outside a lot today. Instead, I've been inside reading stories and playing with some toys, and this just seemed like the perfect outfit to wear on a rainy day that you spend inside. And I bet you have favorite outfits too. It might depend on what you're doing in a day or maybe how you're feeling. But we all have favorite things that we like to wear. And I'm going to share a story with you today that's all about that. This is a book called What Riley Wore. And this one is written by Alana K. Arnold and illustrated by Linda Davick. And I'm reading this today with permission from Simon & Schuster. So this is Riley. What does it look like Riley's wearing? Not a whole lot. I see Riley wearing some very cool sunglasses shaped like stars. But that's all I see that Riley's wearing. So let's read the story and we'll find out what else Riley wears. What Riley wore. Oh, wow, this looks like a classroom. Oh, and up on the chalkboard it says, "Welcome." I wonder if maybe it's their first day at school. Let's see. On Monday, Riley wore a bunny costume. Can you find Riley in the bunny costume? There's Riley peeking through the window. Riley wore a bunny costume because it was the first day of school and Riley felt shy. It was true that no one else in the class wore a bunny costume. But it was also true that a girl who was crying asked if she could touch one of the ears. Riley said, "Yes, the ears feel just like real velvet." Oh, so soft. So this bunny costume was helping Riley feel a little safer when Riley was feeling shy and nervous about school. But I think the costume also helped this little girl. The soft touch was comforting when she was also feeling scared about the first day of school. On Tuesday, Riley wore a superhero cape to the dentist's office because teeth cleaning is scary and Riley wanted to be brave. The dentist asked, "What's your superpower?" Riley said, I'll have to get back to you on that." I think Riley's still deciding what superpower Riley has. On Wednesday, Riley wore a ball gown out to dinner with Otto and Oma because they went to a fancy restaurant, and ball gowns are the fanciest. When Riley spilled tomato soup, Oma used ginger ale to blot it out. A kid at another table said they should leave the stain because it looked just like a star, and stars are cool. Wow, that kid was right. It does look like a star. Thursday was Universe Day at school, so Riley decided that outer space jammies were the perfect thing to wear. Riley's teacher loved the jammies, and he asked Riley to stand on a chair while he pointed out the planets on Riley's back. Then everyone used scissors and glue and construction paper and made planets of their own. Oh, that's a really fun activity idea. I might try that at home. Designing my own planet. It rained on Friday, so Riley wore a comfortable combination of rubber boots, a police officer jacket, and the world's best tutu. The crossing guard told Riley, "I had a pair of rain boots just like that when I was little." The recess captain, a big kid in the 6th grade, told Riley, "I like your tutu." When the weather turned mild on Saturday, Riley dressed in a hard hat and overalls to help Dad run errands. 3 guys at the hardware store called Riley Daddy's little helper, and one of them gave Riley a sticker. Riley didn't peel it away from its backing because maybe it would make a good present for a friend someday. I think that's a great idea. I love getting stickers. That would be a good present. When they got home, Riley tucked the sticker away for safekeeping and wondered if being a friend could be a superpower. I think being a friend could be a superpower. I know if I'm feeling really sad or grumpy and a friend gives me a hug or makes me laugh, I feel a lot better. I think being a friend is definitely a superpower. What do you think? Sunday was a lazy home day. Riley spent part of it wearing nothing at all. But when Mom asked who wanted to go to the park, Riley put on 1 striped sock and 1 polka dot sock. Purple jeans, the world's best tutu, a crazy monster shirt, red rubber boots, round aviator goggles, and a hat with dinosaur spikes. Oh, that's so cool. At the park, Riley felt shy. Then a kid from school walked up and asked, "Are you a girl or a boy?" Riley said, "Today, I'm a firefighter and a dancer and a monster hunter and a pilot and a dinosaur roar." "Oh," said the kid, "want to play?" "Yes!" Then Riley reached into a pocket and pulled out the sticker and gave it to the kid. The kid smiled. It was a great present. And Riley felt wonderful. Riley made some new friends at the park. The end. Oh, that was such a great story. We got to see so many fun outfits that Riley wore. And I think being a friend really was a superpower because Riley made a lot of friends at the end. Did you have a favorite part of that story? I think my favorite part was when Riley went to the park and was feeling really shy. But for the other kids, it didn't matter if Riley was a girl or a boy or what Riley was wearing. It just mattered that the kids thought they would have fun playing together. So next time when we're able to go to the park again or go to the library and you see some other kids there, maybe don't worry about if they're boys or girls or what they're wearing, but just ask yourself if you think you would have fun playing with them, and then give it a shot. And you might make some really cool new friends, just like Riley. Oh, that's a good story. But for now, let's sing a song. So we saw lots of amazing clothes that Riley wore, but we've got to get those clothes clean at the end of the day, right? So we can wear them again. So we put them in the washing machine. We're going to become a washing machine for this rhyme. We're going to take our hands and roll them. Can you roll them with me like this? Good job. All right. So you've seen washing machines, how they spin the clothes around and around really fast in the soap and the water, getting them all clean. That's what we're going to do. All right. Washing in the washing machine, going round and round. Washing in the washing machine, going up and down. Round and round, up and down. It makes a noisy sound. Faster, 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 faster. Stop. Freeze. Oh, good job. That was a fun one. Let's do that rhyme one more time. All right, everybody, get your washing machine started up. Round and round, there we go. Okay. Washing in the washing machine, going round and round. Washing in the washing machine, going up and down. Round and round, up and down. It makes a noisy sound. Okay, here we go, really fast. Faster, 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 faster. Stop. Good job, everybody. Oh, thank you so much. And parents, just maybe, since we're in a situation where we can't control a lot of what's happening, maybe let your kids pick out what they want to wear every now and then. And this is a great way for your children to build confidence in themselves and independence, and they'll be able to control a little bit of their day. So try that out. You'll see some pretty cool combinations, I think. But thank you everyone so much for joining me for the fun song and the great story that we read today. And until next time, I hope you find your game board and get started on summer learning. And I will see you again really soon for another story time. Take care, everybody. Bye.